Good morning. This is Larry Hayward, pastor at Westminster Presbyterian Church, Alexandria. When we are working at home, as many of us are, little or no travel or prospects for leaving the house, rhythms are hard to establish. Some have remarked that our Sunday worship is one of their rare markers of time. Others, these daily devotionals at 8:30 a.m. It's hard to tell one day from the next, work from play, weekday from weekend. It's also hard to think about summer vacation. It's not so much that we're all dressed up with no place to go, as it is the case that we simply have no place to go, and so we're not all dressed up at all. In February, Maggie and I made our usual plans to go to Swans Island, Maine, for 2 weeks in August. We talked with the owners of the house we rent, paid our fare, put it on our calendars. But then word came a month or so ago about the status of the island and its summer life. People going onto the island are quarantined for 2 weeks. The library is closed. The Oddfellows Hall will not open this summer. Hence, the Saturday morning pancake breakfasts are canceled, as is the annual summer music festival. Word came today that the consignment shop on the island is opening this week, 3 days a week, one customer at a time. The general store is open, but without the influx of summer tourists, its income will certainly be down. And with restaurants closed all up and down the eastern seaboard, demand for lobster is also down. Thus, the two main sources of income for the islanders, summer tourists and lobster wholesalers, have all but dried up. Most people seem to be rallying around one of the most important businesses on the island, the local food bank. When we get a refund on our summer rental, we'll probably leave some of it behind on the island. For those next to whom in a normal year, we might be sitting at a weekly Sunday night hymn sing, and who this year may have fed themselves from the goodwill of others. I imagine these tough islanders will survive. They've survived threats before, including 10 deaths during the 1918 flu epidemic. But it's sad to see the impact this pandemic is having on this community of 300 and many others like it around the nation and world. Communities which barely hang on in good years, and for which a bad year, a really bad year like this one promises to be, can have effects that last a decade or more. The psalmist writes, "You make darkness, and it is night, when all the animals of the forest come creeping out. The young lions roar for their prey, seeking their food from God. When the sun rises, they withdraw and lie down in their dens. People go out to their work and to their labor until the evening." May God bless the work that all of us in this country and across our world are seeking to do within the limits of health and safety, and within concerns for the good we have in common with those neighbors and friends with whom we share the ground God has given us, on which, when we walk, we must walk together. Amen.